this is gonna be like a spontaneous like vlog starting from today because I'm like shook. So basically, this is gonna take over, like gonna follow up to the next day when I pick all this stuff up. But basically, there's this app. So basically, I'm on Instagram, and then this app advertised called like Olio, something like that, and it's basically people give away stuff, and it's like an advert like of stuff that like some people give away, like chocolate bars, like food and stuff. I'm like, okay. So then I click on it. She's on the Play Store, download it and everything. It is literally an app where people just give away stuff, like clothing, food and stuff. And I'm just like, what the actual, how have I only just discovered this? So I'm like, oh my god. So I see this coat and I'm like, okay, I want that coat. I'm gonna pick that up tomorrow. And then I see these hangers and I'm in the middle of talking to this person, but I'm supposed to pick them up tomorrow as well. And I'm like, oh my god, like literally, like free. Like free. And if you look on some of the profiles, a lot of it is like stuff that, like, they kind of, the people that don't like to throw away stuff and end up in landfill sites, or you've got people who are donating, who are like giving away food as kind of like a donation sort of thing. But I'm just like, oh my god, like seriously. And it's in your area as well, so you kind of give that IP location and stuff, and then it goes through all the things that people are giving away in your area. But yeah, I'm like, oh my god, like seriously, everything is freaking free, and I'm just like, really? Now you decided to come into my life just now, not like how many months earlier, just now you decide to just pop up on my Instagram feed. The thing I'm gonna have to do is obviously wash the coat before I wear it, and also kind of spray off all the hangers as well with antibacterial stuff. But yeah, them are the two things I'm going to confirm to get tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything else, but them are the two things. So I don't know how many hangers are in the bag, but it looked like quite a few, and the coat is like a military style coat, which is pretty cool. But yeah. So this is what the app looks like. I thought I'd show you without showing you too much, like where my location is. But as you can see, you've got food that people are giving away, and you've got non-food as well. But also as well, you can sell stuff, but the things that you sell on there has to be things that you've made, like a bit like Etsy. So overall, The app is like it's kind of like, you know, those people who kind of want to kind of save the environment and stuff like that. It's that sort of thing, because you've got like goals, and if you click on the goals click, you got stuff like this. And as soon as I first went onto this tab, I was like, okay, I get what it is now, who may have created it. And then the made, again, you can get made from food or crafts that people have made closer to you and stuff. But honestly, when I first saw this app, I was like, what in the earth is this? Oh my god. But yeah, so basically I'm going to pick up the coat for 1 o'clock. That's all confirmed. For the hangers, the person needs to get back to me to confirm her address. But yeah. But yeah, that's just a glimpse of what is on the app and stuff. But you should get it, because, you know, you never know, to be honest with you. And if you're not into the food, I don't what's it, but you know, you can also get rid of all your stuff. Like, there's some stuff that I've tried to sell, like for example, I've tried to sell curlers on Gumtree and Facebook, but no one's buying, so I might just offer them for free on here, because let's be honest, otherwise I'll just throw them. Like, things that I can't sell, I'll just throw them. Instead of throwing them, someone's bound to want to pick them up. So yeah, so I'm actually getting my eyes tested tomorrow morning. I know it's not really ideal during COVID, but it's kind of one of those things. Like, I've started, like, obviously, if you've seen a few of my vlogs, I've kind of started gaming and stuff, and because I'm fucking blind as a bat, distance wise, I'm quite close to the TV, and I'm kind of hunched over, which reminds me I should probably just get a gaming chair. So obviously, so I can see clearer. To be honest with you, my face will still be on the screen probably. And the thing is, I don't have my glasses. I never wore them anyway, just because I didn't really have the need to. Like, even at work, I didn't really need to, because I was close enough to read the orders anyway. The only thing is when this it's funny though, because when the store had a malfunction and like the screen closes, didn't work. So you got 3 people on the line. Let's just say this before COVID. There's 3 people on the line. There's one person putting bins, one person dressing, one person meat and chicken and nuggets and all that sort of shit. So the screen, so you've got 2 screens. Now usually the screen closest to you, closest to the person who puts the buns in, will have that order on there, and they can see it. What happens is, sometimes what happens after an update, it just all goes haywire, and then the screen at the far end is the only screen that'll work that has the orders on it. So it's like, can someone please read what's on there, because I can't see, or if anyone wants to initiate. But half the time what happened was, people when that happened, people either on my line either didn't know how to initiate or weren't confident initiating. I'm like, you're gonna have to read that, because I can't fucking see. And it's worse when it gets busy as well. It's like, oh my god. But yeah, so I didn't really have the need to wear them. I know when I first got prescribed to them, they said I could wear them all the time, but I'm like, no. And the thing is, right, so basically if you've been following me around, you'll know that I've said that I've got dry eyes. I've got symptoms of dry eyes. And basically, if you have dry eyes, I believe you can't wear contact lenses. Obviously, I'll ask him, obviously, there tomorrow, just to confirm that I do. It is dry eyes that I have, and it's not just sensitive eyes. Even though I do have that as well. But anyway, so I can fully confirm it. And obviously, if that isn't if it isn't dry eyes, or if it is, maybe question if it is possible to wear contact lenses, and then I'd probably just wear them all the time. To be fair, then I'm less likely to walk past people I know, because a lot of the time, like, one, I've got my earphones in, so I'm kind of in the zone. But people have said before they've shouted my name and I've not heard, or I've completely walked past somebody. But that's just me in my own zone and stuff. But you know, sometimes it would help, you know, to see people. You know, if I do see people, like if I've walked past you, I'm not being ignorant. It's more than likely I've not seen you, or I'm in my zone, or whatever. or it's like when cars beat the horn, it's like, I don't know if I know you or not, so I'm not going to wave or anything because I can't see you. You know, that sort of thing. So, there's that. So, yeah. So I might question about, the only thing is contact lenses is maybe a bit dubious. Like, not dubious, like, it looks easy to take out, but it looks like the hardest thing to take out. Like, it looks easy to put in, but it looks hard to take out. So I'm just like, okay. But I suppose it'd be easier and stuff, and I'll just pop them in when I actually need them, even though they did recommend I wear them all the time, like watching television, stuff like that. But I was just like, there's no need, because I only kind of needed them for school, because I couldn't see the board. Oh my god. So, fun story, I used to say this all the time during primary school, I can't see the board, I don't remember this, and my mum used to think I was just making shit up, so she took me to the opticians, and you're like, no, your daughter needs glasses. And the thing is as well, at that point my eyes were really bad. They said that it's the worst they've seen for my age at the time, and my mum felt really bad, but so moral of the story, if your child says they can't see the board, maybe just take him to the opticians, because they probably generally can't see the board. But yeah, so I'm gonna get that tested tomorrow. I might do a video on like eyes testing during like COVID. I'm getting it done at Specsavers, so yeah, I might have that video coming up soon. I don't know yet. Bag is literally hanging on a string, like it is gonna rip at any point. But I do really like this bag, but you know, there's gonna be a time where it's gonna need to be thrown. So for my lunch, I am having toast and spaghetti hoops. Since we're being 9 off hangers, I need to have less clothes because there's a lot here. This is what the code looks like. The only problem is there's no washing instructions. I have looked online and this suggests to be very careful and wash them on hand wash or on delicate wool. So I'm going to probably do that because I can't find no washing instructions really. As you can tell, it's got a lot of dust on it as well, which if you can usually use a roller thing for it. But I know some wool coats have to be dry cleaned, but there's no washing instructions on it, so I'm not 100% sure what to actually do. So I decided to put it on wool cold. I was going to put it on hand wash, but then I saw it saying for wool cold, so I put it on that, saying hopefully it's going to be alright. Hopefully. I'm taking a chance. If it did have washing instructions, I definitely would have just waited and got it dry cleaned, because there's literally a laundrette just down the road. But I don't know how they're working during COVID. I don't know if they are taking dry cleaning and stuff. But anyway, I would have just left it until everything's gone back to normal and dry cleaned it, because there's no instructions or anything. I know you can get things to add in the washing machine, so it's like a dry wash, but apparently they're crap, so they're kind of like sheet things. So I've just took the chance and stuck it in the washing machine, but I think it'll be alright. Another thing I wanted to mention as well is they actively kind of advertise it to be COVID friendly. So you'll see a lot of sellers will say they'll leave it outside the door or that sort of thing. So for the hangers, the person left it in, basically not right outside the front door, but if you're in the UK, I don't know if it's any other country, you'll know that sometimes there's an alleyway at the end, next to a house that takes you to your garden, if that makes any sense. You all know I'm on about. She left it there, and the other person actually left it. It's a block of flats, but left it in there, like the not the communal area, but the kind of area where you walk in. You know what I mean? Do you call it communal area? You probably do call it communal area, I don't know. But she left it there hanging, so, and on the website they do kind of like advertise, obviously no contact sort of thing. So they justify this because I think that app was first for food, and then they decided to branch out to other stuff. But that's basically their justification as to why they actively encourage their users to, still pass on food and stuff like that, is because it's a food-based app, so it's more to do with food. Well, that in eyes it is anyway, and that's probably what it was when it first became apparent, so they considered themselves as an essential kind of business sort of thing. But let's be real, if you got stopped by the police and you told them you were using this app, you probably would get a fine. I'm just pointing that out, I'm just saying. Now lockdown's kind of starting to ease up again, but still, I just thought I'd just make that point. You're not 100%, you know, they're saying that, but if you say that to a police officer, like, you know what I mean? It's kind of one of the things where they'll be like, it's not an essential travel unless you are picking up food, but even then they may be a bit iffy about it. I don't know. It's official. I have too many clothes. Still got a bag full of clothes. The bag next to it's just rubbish, but yeah. But I got most of it up. Even then, that is a little bit of a squeeze. Everything looks good. It doesn't look damaged or anything, so yeah. So I've just hung it to dry, which will probably take a while. And yeah, and then I can get rid of my everyday coat, which I kind of still like just because it does have a hood. And it adds some sort of shower proof, very mild if I do get caught up in the rain. But I mean, there's a fucking pocket that's ripped, and half the time I forget. And that's reminded me earlier on today, I nearly fucking dropped my phone in the public toilet. So because I've only got like one usable pocket, I stuff everything in that pocket, and obviously that's going to cause that to rip. But anyway, so my phone was hanging out, and I came to take my trousers, and then I dropped my phone on the floor next to the toilet, but it could have ended up in the toilet. I was like, oh my god, thank god that didn't get in the toilet. Because I would not be fucking fishing that out. Like, literally. Like, even if I dropped my phone in this toilet here, I won't be fishing it out just because it's shared. Like, if it was my own kind of flat and it was just me here, then I probably would fish my phone out and take that chance and hope. Because this phone technically is shower proof, but I don't know if it will stand toilet water, like a full on dunking in toilet water. So, yeah, but no way would my hand be going in a public toilet. No freaking way. So, for my dinner today, I'm having pasta with tuna chunks and here I have onion and mushrooms, and with some tomato and garlic pasta sauce, which I actually have used with rice before. Yesterday I did rice and oh my god, I did so much rice. Like, I did the worst portion of rices ever. Like, oh my god. It's like the first time cooking rice without using like the microwave rice. I actually boiled it and it tasted fine. It was just that I did too much of it. I'm gonna end it today with watching South Park. So I'm gonna end this vlog here. So bye guys.